My mother unfortunately has Alzheimer's. That was only relatively recently diagnosed, but it was apparent to the family and has been apparent for the last couple of years really that she's had some memory issues. When bills come through, any letters about finances, that tends to get her quite upset and confused. With my background as a solicitor, I was able to say to her, look mum, if things start getting a bit too much for you handling financial matters, we can arrange a lasting power of attorney which will allow me to assist you with that. To approach banks, to approach financial institutions and so on, if you don't have an LPA in place, it's very, very difficult. Understandably, they don't want to communicate with anyone other than the account holder. I've registered the LPA and that's allowed them to talk to me. In many instances, I can have bills sent direct to me and I just discharge them on mum's behalf. If we hadn't had that in place, I think it would have been incredibly difficult for us to help mum out dealing with just the day-to-day things that everybody has. If you have concerns that someone may be declining in their mental state, I would say make the arrangements and do it now. Do it sooner rather than later. The difficulty comes that if their mental condition declines to the point that they've lost capacity, it's much, much more difficult to do. You can still make arrangements for assisting someone with their finances, but it's a lot more difficult than if you are setting up an LPA at a time when they're still in relatively good health. And it's been hugely beneficial to our family and my mother in particular. It's allowed me to take a great deal of stress and pressure off her. I am just very, very pleased and grateful that we were able to sort this out some years ago, so that now it's absolutely necessary. It's helped our family a huge amount.